In the quiet dawn of a summer morning in 1863, in a small farmhouse nestled in Michigan, a legend was born. But this wasn't just any legend. It was the beginning of the epic tale of Henry Ford, the man who would revolutionize the automotive industry and change the course of history. Henry's childhood was far from glamorous. Growing up on a farm, he was no stranger to hard work. At the tender age of 13, he exhibited a knack for mechanics, dismantling and reassembling the family's timepieces with ease. His curiosity often led him to tinker with anything mechanical he could lay his hands on. As the firstborn, this insatiable thirst made him uninterested in farm work. His siblings sometimes called him lazy, as he would stay indoors all day tinkering. But it wasn't until his teenage years that Henry's true genius began to shine. Henry never made it past 8th grade and had limited formal education. However, he possessed an insatiable appetite for learning machines. He once famously said, "Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young." This mantra would become the guiding principle of his life. In his early 20s, Ford embarked on his journey to wealth and success. Armed with little more than a dream and a relentless drive, he moved to Detroit and left the family farm business. In Detroit, he began working as an engineer at the Edison Illuminating Company. It was here that he honed his skills and developed his vision for the future of transportation. In 1896, Ford unveiled his first automobile, the quadricycle, a humble contraption powered by a 2-cylinder engine. While it may have been rudimentary by today's standards, it marked the dawn of a new era in transportation. Ford's passion for innovation was palpable, and he was determined to make his mark on the world. Despite facing numerous setbacks and failures along the way, Ford remained undeterred. He once famously remarked, "Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently." And begin again he did. In 1903, Ford founded the Ford Motor Company, forever changing the landscape of the automotive industry. His introduction of the moving assembly line revolutionized manufacturing, making cars more affordable and accessible to the masses. The Model T, affectionately known as the Tin Lizzie, became an iconic symbol of American ingenuity and innovation. But Ford's contributions extended far beyond the realm of automobiles. His commitment to social responsibility earned him widespread admiration and cemented his legacy as a visionary leader. In the twilight of his life, Ford reflected on his journey with a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. He once mused, "Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success." And indeed, his life was a testament to the power of perseverance, innovation, and collaboration. For staying with us this long, here are some intriguing facts and accomplishments of Henry Ford. Number 1. Innovator extraordinaire. Ford didn't just revolutionize the automotive industry. He also introduced the world to the concept of mass production with his moving assembly line technique. This innovation came about during his visit to a slaughterhouse where he witnessed how butchers quickly worked on meat on a moving conveyor belt. This idea drastically reduced the time it took to build a car, making them more affordable for the average person. Number 2. A man of simplicity. Despite his immense wealth, Ford was known for his frugality. He preferred simple living and famously said, "I do not believe a man can ever leave his business. He ought to think of it by day and dream of it by night." He even lived in the same modest home for over 30 years. Number 3. Pacifist principles. Ford was a staunch pacifist and opposed World War I. In fact, he went as far as funding a peace ship called the Oscar II in a bid to end the conflict. Unfortunately, the mission was unsuccessful, but it showcased his dedication to peace. Number 4. Friendship with Edison. Ford admired Thomas Edison greatly and even worked for him early in his career. The two became close friends, with Edison serving as a mentor to Ford. Their friendship was built on mutual respect and a shared passion for innovation. Number 5. Model T mania. The Ford Model T, introduced in 1908, became an instant hit. It was not only affordable but also extremely durable and easy to maintain. At its peak, Ford was producing over 15 million Model Ts, making it one of the most influential cars in history. Number 6. Labor relations. As a visionary businessman, he introduced the concept of a minimum wage for his workers, doubling the prevailing factory wage to $5 per day in 1914. He also implemented the 8-hour workday, setting new standards for labor conditions in the automotive industry. Are you inspired? What inspires you the most about his story? Let us know in the comments section. Thank you for watching and staying connected to our channel, Letters of Inspiration, spreading inspiration one letter at a time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting content. And until next time, stay inspired.